Well, hello everybody. Welcome to a brand new year, 2023. My name is Daryl Ledyard with Page Tools, and we have gotten a very exciting presentation for you today. And I want to demo some things that myself and the team have been working on today. And over the holiday, while you've been resting and enjoying things, we've been working on something I think you will find very, very helpful for your content generation. I am looking at this screen thing with my microphone, and it's going in and out. So I'm going to go ahead and change that possibly. But welcome to the live stream. We're going to show you some things with Relevant.Page if you already have it. Hi, Ed, I see you. See a couple of people starting to come in on the Page Tools YouTube channel. If you want to say hello, feel free to do so in the comment stream. Appreciate that. Hopefully you all had a nice holiday. Hopefully everything went your way for what you're looking for, and as far as family and gifts and visiting and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully this tool also is going to help you out this year. There's a lot of talk about GTP3 and ChatGPT. It's a really cool tool, ChatGPT. I played around with it quite a bit, and can definitely see where it can come in handy for sure. And I just put a little bit of a teaser in my my comment here to ChatGPT. Hold my beer, because we're gonna show you something really kind of cool here. It's all good. I mean, a lot of this stuff is going to put a challenge on the big old Google. Google is going to have to deal with the fact that there's a lot of advantages to creating the content from this GTP protocol. And one of the things that Relevant.Page does that's different than that is that, yes, it uses the AI writing ability, but it's doing it off of live information. And today, what I'm going to show you is how we use people also ask to feed into our system. And then we're writing off of that and creating the schema and the HTML. So I think you're going to really find what I'm going to show you pretty awesome. If you're already a lifetime owner of Relevant.Page, congratulations. This is added for you at no additional cost. If you'd like to give it a test drive, go to Relevant.Page and do the 48-hour full test drive. That is an unlimited test drive for 48 hours. It gives you all the bells and whistles. If you go with the lower plan, the 1000 generation plan, you don't get this feature. So you're going to have to upgrade to get this feature, the FAQ writer, which is now inside the top plan with Relevant.Page. All right. So what I'm going to do is bring in the page here for you to take a look at. And we are currently calling this the people also ask AI writer. Okay. People also ask AI writer. And it's very simple. It looks a little similar to the other tools, but what you're going to see down here is an HTML tab, a frequently asked questions schema tab, and a rewrite, a summary, and a translate. So giving you more to do on the output side of things. You still have the Humanify AI output, and we're going to show you the results of how this can work also with your FAQ. There's no other tool on the market that does what Relevant.Page does, and especially with this FAQ schema that we're creating on the fly for you. It's really great because it can get you those rich snippets and things like that. I think that that would definitely help because a lot of things are going to position 0. Otherwise, you're barely on the page if you're not like a major directory and things like that. Hopefully, you guys can all hear me all right. If you are ready to see what we have to show you under the hood, let me know. And yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Simon. Ed, thank you. The firm in UK, thank you so much for checking this out. And we're going to, without further ado, kind of give you a quick show of this. So I'm going to go ahead and type in best dog breeds for toddlers. Okay. And we're just going to sit back, and you'll see right here is that there is the FAQs are being grabbed here. So it says, what is the best dog breeds around children? And here's some information. What's the safest family dog? And then what is the best calm family dog? All right. And so all we did was we pulled up some of these questions, and now we're going to go and generate the FAQ AI content. And I'm going to show you how this works very nicely here down below. So it's now currently generating the content that we need for our page. And this is going to be very, very helpful. It's quite a bit of content that just came from that. Okay. And so you have, this is the regular output. Okay. Now, if you wanted to just have the HTML, you can click on the HTML, and now you have a H1 tag with an introduction, an H2 tag, and you'll have the bodies for those. It looks like I might have to run it again to get the titles for those. And then you would have the schema here that you can put inside the page, and then this would show up as structured data with the questions, answers. And then if you needed to rewrite, you could go ahead and hit rewrite, and you would get a rewrite of that as well. Okay, so quite feature rich. What we're going to do is go ahead and click this again, just to make sure I did this properly. And if you guys have any questions, go ahead and put them in the box there. That would be great. And let's see if we generate again. Sometimes if this was just finished up today, so we're still testing a few features in it. So, it's was working perfectly before I tried it, but we'll see. Always tricky things can happen, right? So, let's see here. So, go back to the output tab, and here we go. What's the best dogs around children? Here's your answer. What's the safest family dog? What is the best calm family dog? And then here's your closing. And then if you go to the schema, you've got the schema right here that you can put into a page. And then it comes up under the structured data when you do a testing on that. Let me show you that. And I'm going to go ahead and grab and tab off screen here. And I will go ahead and put that that in there. So you can see the structured data and how it works, and we can go from there. Let me go ahead and we'll bring up this page. If anybody has any questions, feel free to throw those questions in. But yeah, this is a great tool. Now, if you just go into Relevant.Page, you'll see you got your welcome home, Relevant AI Writer, the one box writer, which we talked about a little bit before the new year. Now we got the FAQ AI Writer, and then you have the Write a Service page. So if you haven't seen that, that's another tool that's really helpful for those that are building out service pages online. All right. So let's take a look and see if I can put this into this page here. So I'll just show on the screen while we're doing this. This is, I was talking to Simon earlier, and I do see Simon on the call. This was some FAQ that we put in for a photographer, how to find a wedding photographer, again, right from our tool. And so what we're going to do, grab that out, just right click, view source. And in here, I'm going to go back to the tool, and we're just going to grab that schema. Now, this schema also puts it on the page as well. It's dual purpose. It makes it H3 tags for the titles, and then you will get your other information there. So we'll go ahead and put this into the code. Let me just bring this up. We'll drop this in there, and we'll hit save. Okay. And we're just bringing up this page here to see what we get here. So hold on a second. Okay, so here we go. What is the best dog around children when it comes to the perfect dog? It goes through this here. What's the safest family dog? What's the best calm family dog? Okay, let's take this page, which is, I think, about plumbers. We're going to go into the structured data tool, data tester. Hold on a second. One second, guys. Got to get it onto here. But I had this on a tab. Let me just see if I do. Again, thank you guys for bearing with me here. We're just getting this. Okay, here it is. Rich snippets. We'll pop it in here. Go back. And we'll show you that this does a really nice job of getting you those FAQ schemas, which also can help with getting the rich snippet, which is at position 0, which is even above position 1 in Google. So it's a good way to go, especially with the way things have been going lately. It's I think a very, very helpful way to go. All right. So while this is doing its testing here, we will now see that page has perfect schema in there, and fingers crossed. I haven't reloaded this page, so it might show an error from the last time that I loaded this page with some junk. But yeah, so here's the FAQ. There's the problem is I have multiple FAQs in here. So let's take a look. Here you go. Best dog to be around. And here's your answer. Here's your question. Here's your answer. Here's your question. Here's your answer. Okay. All created from Relevant.Page FAQ writer. Okay. And yes, this is going to be really, really helpful. And now what I would love to show you is just how good this content is. Okay. So there's a lot of talk about AI content detecting. And, the thing is that this information is very useful, as Google is already saying so. And so, when you take this into a tool, let's just take it into here, analyze it. 99% human generated. Okay. No filter, no going through Grammarly or anything like that. It's already looking great. Let's see here. This says it's 89% through the Hugging Face detector. And originality.ai, I have not so sure it's being very, but we'll do a plagiarism check, and we'll also do this here. But sometimes this is sending abnormal results from other things I have seen. And I've tested some actual generated stuff, and it says that it's not original at all. So I'm a little bit leery about this one, but it passes the plagiarism check. And if we went into, let's say, Copyscape, again, we're taking some FAQs. This is not spun. This is AI generated on your behalf with Relevant.Page, and you have your own content, right? You have your own content that you can put out there. I'm going to show you a neat little trick here in a minute that really makes it even more exciting, I think, because I don't know of any tool that does what I'm talking about with this. So if you are interested in being an affiliate, look at this. Premium search, and here's your content in Copyscape. I mean, come on, this is amazing, right? I mean, we're taking people also ask, and this reads well. It passes the AI content, detection. 341 words, totally unique. I could have put more in here, but I wanted to have less in here because of the this tool only does 350 words. And look at that, 99% human generated. Okay, and it's all created with AI. Why? Because Relevant.Page, we put so much time and effort into this part here, the humanify the content. All right. So this is a really interesting special tool. We are looking for people that are interested in boosting it up and getting it, marketed out to more people, because I do think that this needs to be in the hands of more marketers, more people trying to create some content. So you got your FAQ schema, you got your HTML, and you can just like copy and paste this right into your thing. A lot of people saying, well, when is the plugins coming out? When will it tie in with other tools? We're working on those things. This is, sort of the baseline. You start small and you work your way out. But what we've done here is, I think, considerably helpful. And we haven't even tested out some of these other features. So now that we've got this Q&A, we can also play around with it a little bit. Like, for example, we could add emojis. We could add a sarcastic sense of humor to it, right? And just generate it again. No tool does this. Okay, where you're getting FAQ schema directly from the, FAQs from the people also ask, and you're generating content on the fly with it. Look at this. It's putting in the little doggy emojis and all this kinds of stuff. Look at this. It's got a sense of humor. No paparazzi necessary. When it comes to finding the safest family dog, can look no further than the trusty Labrador Retriever. I mean, this is just beautifully written. Okay, let's just see what it says here. If we take this to one of those AI tools, and let's see if we have completely fooled it. Again, 98%, guys. Tell me a tool on the market that's getting numbers like this. Tell me an AI generating tool that's getting numbers like this. Please tell me. This one, this is a tough one, right? Hugging Face, 99.98% real. Okay. I'm pretty proud of this one. I am pretty proud of this one. Let's go to Originality AI, which again, I might build a tool competing against this because I don't think it's real. I don't think it's official. Like, it's it has a lot of false positives. Let's just put it that way. Okay. So it says it's 8% real, 98%. And the thing is that this can be like way swinging the other direction also. So just not super impressed with that. But yeah. There are none. I have all three of them. Yeah, I mean, come on. This is my favorite one right here, writer.com, the AI content detector. I have found that seems to be very, very reliable when I test a lot of different content on here. The Hugging Face is pretty good too. It's pretty difficult to beat that one. But yeah, here you go. We got Relevant.Page AI FAQs now. We can go ahead and we can write service pages if you want. You can do the one box rewriter, which basically takes some details and it will write off of that, a complete nice, nice product descriptions or, paragraphs and things like that, just off of a few notes, right? It's just one single box. It's easy to deal with. This one is a service page writer. I really like using this one. Name an entity. So I'll just put in Ledyard Digital Marketing. This is just a little sneak preview of one of the other tools that we have. It's going to go out and it's going to find the URL for that, right? And you can put in the city wherever you want. I'm just going to put New York City, and I will put in web designer. And you get the structure. And a lot of these things work about the same. They're very similar. So we're going to go ahead and you'll see here is stuff. It's grabbing directly from the website, and it's also building structure based on what typical websites have that talk about web design. If you're not happy with the one that came out, you can go ahead and hit the get structure again, and it will create a new structure. If you don't like that, go ahead and do it again before you generate the content, and you can get the kind of content that you're looking for. Here's another one. Okay, and then just go ahead and hit generate, and the content just shows up down below. And you will have really cool local info box. This is what a lot of people like about this tool, is it saves them a whole lot of legwork getting the pages to be more relevant. We're probably going to break this into multiple tabs, one for HTML, one for the regular output. So I'll probably be doing that. But if you go here to the local tab, now you've got stats and statistics and stuff, and zip codes and county names and all kinds of stuff, and building names and points of interest. All of that's coming up under local info. Again, what AI tool is doing all this for you and getting this all set up for you, right? So Ed Ryan says, is there a way to edit or change service page content to homepage content with 2 or 3 services? You know, Ed, if you give me a model of what you're talking about, you know, we can maybe make a homepage thing. But I do believe that if you just put into the Relevant AI writer, the main writer, it's / dashboard. If you say you want homepage text, you could probably do it. Do you have a website that you would like to model for it, or is this a fresh website? And if so, what is the category? And I'll show you right here on the spot what I would do for this. We've made some changes on this as well. This looks a little bit different, but we put a lot of time and effort into this over the holiday as well, and launched it recently. So you have a step 1 and a step 2, or you can do 1 step, which is the auto research. Yes, fresh. Okay. Oh, it's a fresh website. What is the, can you tell me the category? Okay. Asphalt, paving, and seal coating. Okay. Homepage content for a asphalt paving company. Okay, this is one way. I'm just going to experiment with it to try, and let's just call it Ryan Paving. Okay, so Ryan Paving, generate homepage content for an asphalt paving company. And do you have a city or location, Ed? Is there a particular area that this would be in? We can put that in here. Located in, I'm just going to say Connecticut. Okay, so we're not going to fetch because we're not pulling anything from an existing website, right? We're just going to go ahead and hit the get new structure. And that's going to basically use no existing information. But as you can see here in the introduction, it says, you know, uses of paving, durability, cost effective. So I'm going to do is this is editable, which is very important, right? So what you can do is move things around a little bit here so that you have what you're looking for. Okay, benefits of choosing Ryan Paving: experience, professional team, quality workmanship, affordable paving, call to action, contact. Okay, so now if you have a phone number, you could go ahead and put that in here as well. So let's just say it's 813-645-9090. All right. And all right, now we've got that. We're going to go ahead and generate the content. And we're just going to see what happens from this and use this to help you write content for a Ryan Paving Company in Connecticut. Okay. Here's some content for you. I'm not sure how many words it is, but it says, welcome to Ryan Paving, your premier asphalt paving company in Connecticut with over 10 years experience paving roads, driveways, and parking lots. We can provide the highest quality service for asphalt projects. Our team of experts specializes in all aspects of asphalt paving process, from the initial planning stages to the final installation. We guarantee the highest quality workmanship and the best customer service around. We understand that a good job is essential for your project. So we go the extra mile to ensure you're completely satisfied with our work. Our team of professionals work closely with you, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so you have a lot to work with there. That was even part of a single paragraph. If you don't like that, you can go ahead and rewrite it, and you just click a button and it'll rewrite it in a different way. And you can always try that. But this is original content. So let's just take a look and see. I haven't added any humanification. I haven't come up with a good word for that, but where we try to make it more human. But let's see. This is 99% human generated content. Let's go to the other one, and we're just taking a paragraph here. And this one says it's 0.05. So, you might want to work with this a little bit. I like it when both agree, when both of these agree. So it's something to take a look at and see for yourself. But yeah, this is the content that just came from this structure that we came up with for your website. Okay, so very, very easy to work with. You didn't have to grab any specific thing. Now, if we were to say, if we were to just go with Ryan's paving, and there's another way to do this. So we could take Ryan's paving, and then we could put in asphalt paving company. And then let's go to up here to advanced options. We're going to do the name replacements, and we're going to put in Hartford, Connecticut, CT. Okay. I'm going to grab the phone number. And what this is going to do, these replacements will go in, and we're going to borrow somebody else's structure to build this off of. So asphalt paving companies, we're going to go ahead and get the research. And now it's going to go out and find a company. Now, this is actually funny. It found Ryan's Asphalt.net. Okay. And so it gives you already something here that gives you the structure. But if you see, like, if you look at it, it's totally fine. It's just grabbing the structure of a real website, right? And now, because we've got the replacements in here, now when we generate the content, right, it's generating really realistic content for a website. So if you're a website designer or a digital marketing agency or whatever, you're going to want this tool because it's going to save you a lot of effort in writing again and again and again. So this is what came out the first time, and it does say a lot of repetition with at Ryan Paving. We understand, we know, we offer. So sometimes what you need to do is either go and do the rewrite. You can do that. It changes it a little bit, or you can just generate again. Because if you generate again, you're going to get a whole other set of stuff. And if you got the unlimited generations, that you're golden, right? So, yep, here we go. Now there's more variety in this. Okay, so we can just take a random one of these and pop it in, and just see how we score right out of the box. They haven't done any changes to it. 94% right out of the box. No Grammarly hack or any other thing. This has it at a lower score. And let's just check out originality just for fun of it and make sure that there's no plagiarism. And you can see from here, when it's done scanning, that it passes the plagiarism and 3% original according to this. So I would definitely, put my human touch on everything and double check everything, make sure everything is factually correct in what you're looking for. But it gives you a speedy head start, I must say, in getting the content on paper, right? It really does help you to do so. So all I did in that case is I didn't do the fetch until I had done the replacements. I put the replacements in, and then it did the fetch. Now, if I go into here, let's see if there's any other. These are all yellow pages, so I wouldn't use any of those per se. But you can get a little preview in the select URL research websites. So let's say, for example, if we just put in, instead of Ryan, we put in right here, just asphalt paving company. Let's see what happens with that. This is getting a article, and it's grabbing from the article some different terminologies that are popular, right, for that. So if we go ahead and we can change around the structure and get a whole other structure. Let's just take a look and see what this comes up with for that structure. And then we will then take a look at it. Okay. So this has this other brand in there because we took ours out, but all you have to do is, once you've got the URLs pulled in, okay, you can go ahead and change it back to Ryan Paving Service. And just go ahead and get the structure again. So you can kind of, if you can see what I mean, is that we're going after something else as a structure, then we're now changing that over, right? So now it says Ryan's Paving Services in here, and it says in Connecticut. It looks like this company is still coming through because it is an article talking about a lot of different companies. So let's take a look. It doesn't have a single entity. It doesn't have, you know what I mean? It's got multiple entities. So it's good when it has like one entity to kind of work off of. So Ryan Services, Asphalt Paving Company. Yeah, you can always rinse and repeat, but that's how I would do it. You know, you can ask for it to write homepage content or something like that. Can we add a list of keywords to be included in the content as well? Yes, you can actually. If you had a list of keywords, let's say, let's just go for that right now. I'm going to go to, hang on a second. SpyFu, I like that one. SpyFu will group them nicely for you. So we're going to go to SpyFu, and I'll go in, and kind of happy for this company. They seem to be growing pretty good. So doing a good job. They've been around for a while, actually. SpyFu has. So I'm going to go and just taking Ed Ryan's topic here, just to keep it in the same thing. We're going to put in asphalt paving company. Okay. And we're going to see there's all of these keywords here, right? Similar keywords. You can do a couple things. One is you can do the questions and throw that in, or you could take the keywords. You can filter down the keywords, or you could say anything that has over 20 to 200 keyword search. So it's a little less, difficult. And we want to have a word count up to 2 words. Let's take a look. Oh, we're going to have to put in, we're going to take that out. And let's look for keyword difficulty. Reverse it. There you go. So grab these here. Local asphalt. Okay, we're going to export selected keywords to my clipboard. We're going to go back into Relevant.Page, and we're just going to put these in like that. Right. And now we're just going to get structure. Now it's going to grab those new keywords and put them into the structure for you, Dale. I hope this answers your question. And now you have those. Now, if they don't put in the terminology the way you expect it to, the other thing you can do is go ahead and grab them here. And I would just put them under here. Put them in this, right? And just generate off of that. It's going to be enough to help give it some of these phrases and keywords and things like that. to help write for you. There you go. There's your content. And I'm looking for some of these keywords here. What did we put in here? Asphalt paving companies near me, asphalt paving and asphalt. You know, I will try to find if there's another way that we can guarantee certain words to show up. But because what it's doing is the AI has its own creativity. So it will be using what you feed it as sort of inspiration. But sometimes if the words don't work together, sometimes they don't. And also if you overfeed the AI with too much, you end up not getting what you're really hoping for and looking for. So let's see if we do something a little bit differently here. If I just put in these related ones, see if we just do the ones that are mostly closely related. We'll get the structure again, and we'll see what we can come up with here. Okay, asphalt. I still think it's coming from here because of the URL's been selected. So let me see if I get rid of that. If it'll do it without it here. Yeah, how to find a local paving company in your area. Let's see if we can get it to say more about near me. Let's just see if maybe these would need to be tied in a little bit more. Just thinking here, if we go ahead and we try this, just to see if this will work a little bit for you, Dal. See if we can get the keywords in there. So, you know what? I will see what I can do as far as, if there's a way that we can see this says asphalt companies near me. So let's see. Here it is again near me. It says find a reputable asphalt company near me. Thoroughly research to find a qualified and experienced company near me. So if we generate content off of that, so understand you can put it in the brand and the entity DAO, and that will also work with you as well. You got to think a little bit sometimes outside the box, but now you have more of a near me kind of article here. And then, which is beautiful, is that you can do that style, right? And then go under here and you can change the company just like you can with my mass page form. Is you can change the company and the city and the phone number and all that kind of stuff to kind of change that location, because this is now locked into Hartford, Connecticut for the example, but then you could kind of change it to something else, right? And you could bring it in, and then you could also put, like, if it's not mentioning Hartford enough, right? You could even, just put in Hartford, Connecticut there, right? Then go ahead and get new structure. You don't have to totally fetch or research again. You don't have to do that all together. Just go ahead and get the new thing, and then you're going to be pulling it up, and you can then work off that. So let's see if we do a new fetch and research. It's going to go ahead and grab a web page. This one's grabbing Yellow Pages, so it'll be interesting to see what it grabs off Yellow Pages, because it'll probably have a lot of companies on there. See, a lot of different brands. It actually didn't. This is grabbing an article about hiring a local paving company. So this could be another way that Yellow Pages has a paving company's page, and it's pulling up some different things. Let's just go ahead and generate and see. This is not a toy, guys. This is the real deal. So many options, the Hartford, Connecticut area. It's easy to find a professional who can help you with your asphalt and paving needs from driving installation. So you got it in here. Hartford, Connecticut, full spelling. Hartford CT, Hartford, Connecticut. So it's all right in there. And so if you were to change it, you could always change it, and it would change it to a different city, or you can just put a location token in there like you can with Magic Page plugin or one of the tools, and you can substitute in the city for all of those where it says Hartford in the state. So I hope that's helpful to you, Dale. Appreciate you guys stopping by. And yeah, so this is really, really cool. I mean, I think the fact that it's grabbing content in real time, the fact is that now we've added the FAQ AI writer, and gives you that schema, that you can put into a page, and you'll get structured data, and you can actually see the schema there. We put it in a page that has some code things in it, but I have tested it. It does work perfectly. And I was just throwing it into a web page that I had already done it a few times in, so I have to totally clear out the old ones. But yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. Go to Relevant.Page if you're interested. Again, Relevant.Page is the website. And yeah, you can see there's a pricing tab on the bottom. I'm just going to bring that up for you just to show. We don't have the lifetime plan up at the top. If you scroll down to the bottom, though, you'll see there is a $48 trial for $7. It gets you in the website, so you can try things out. It gives you unlimited content generations for that period of time. One-time billing, so you can try it out and see for yourself. That also gives you a chance to try out the FAQ writer as well. The monthly 1,000 plan does not include the service, the one box on the service page, and the new writers. It just has the main writer. And then the monthly unlimited plan includes all of our modules, and so that's $97 a month. And then the yearly unlimited plan is $9.97 a month. And we will have a lifetime plan, but it will be $14.97 for that. So this is on the Relevant.Page website, and I'm looking to get the website, updated and things like that, so that it gets evolving and things like that. So, but yeah, that's where we're at. Anybody have any questions while we're on? Let's see if there's any other questions that are coming through. What do you guys think so far? Do you like this this tool? Are you finding it to be helpful? And what are you using it for? Anybody that's using it in a kind of practical way? Is there any way that we can make the tool even better for you? Go ahead and either shoot me a message in support, or let us know on this call. But yeah, this is Relevant.Page. It gives you a chance to write that FAQ stuff, and it's great content. It's very, very helpful content, and it's coming directly from pages that Google already thinks is reputable for that information. So and it's written on, it's not spun or anything like that. This is the only tool I've ever seen actually that does this, that writes with AI off of FAQs with no spinning, just completely unique off of the content. And so, that's a good chance for you to get that featured snippet, which is position 0 in the search engines. And I think that that's a very, very helpful thing for you. So if anybody doesn't have any other questions, one last chance. Do you have any questions for me about Relevant.Page and the new FAQ? Go ahead and put the comments also if you're watching this on the replay inside the video, and I will try to answer them as soon as I can. If you have any questions, also there is a chat bubble in the lower left corner of Relevant.Page, and you can ask your questions there as well. All right. I think most of the people I have on here are already customers, so congratulations to you. This is just another great tool and thing for you to do, and that is very, very helpful. Dale just asked, can we do another Amazon description? Absolutely. Let's take a look. And I'll go to Amazon.com. Do you have let's see, Dale, do you have a category of something you want me to put in? Do you have a product URL or a category? Go ahead and throw that in the comments, and I'll show what we can do with the Amazon description. There's a couple things that we can do with that. And let's take a look. Let's see here. Waiting for that to come through. I think pets is sometimes a good one too, because people don't necessarily buy a name brand for certain pet things. Okay, natural skincare. All right, let's take a look at natural. Oops. All right, natural skincare. Let's take this one here. Just taking the very first product. Okay. What we're just going to do is grab the URL. We're going to go, I just highlighted the URL. We're going to go into, not the FAQ maker, but we're going to go down to the members thing and go right to the Relevant AI Writer, which is the main tool. And when we go in here, we're just going to paste this in to the box here. Hold on one second here. It's taking a second to load. There we go. All right, so we're just going to put it in the enter URL. So I'm going to pop it in there, and I'll just pop it in there. Let's see what it says here. Nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to grab the actual description. And in fact, right here. So what I would do is, you've got the description, has a lot of information in it here, right? You have the URL, which is, it's going to scrape and pull the information off of that. You have to have the title. Okay, so now if you're going to like doing your own private label, you would obviously have your own title in there. But this is what we got. So we got the title of it here, some basic information here. Not necessary, but it's there anyway. And then it's pulling in from here the URL. And we can just go ahead and I wouldn't hit the auto research because that's going to go to the search engine for it, right? But we're going to go ahead and grab this here. And it's now grabbed this information from the page. And it's got the structure. And it's on the back end, it already has a lot of information about the product in the back end of Relevant.Page. And now it's writing off of that your details. Okay. So here is what it wrote. Now there is like some that start with the same sentence and things like that because we put it in as the title and stuff. So obviously a little bit of, working with it, or maybe you pick which one is your best product description from that. Okay. I'm going to show you another way that you can do this. Just what you can do is just grab this here. I'm just going to show you a really quick way to do this as well. We're going to go up there and click on the logo, which will bring you back into the page and make it ready to go again. And what I want to do is I'm going to actually skip the top box. And I'm going to just put it in the big box, the middle box there. All right. So I'm just going to paste it in here. And I'm going to hit fetch, research, and structure. Okay. Now it's going to know that that is an Amazon product. So it automatically went to Amazon, found the URL for that, And now it also put everything into the structure. So it's good to go. You can go ahead and hit the generate AI content from the structure. And that is a one-step way of doing it, right? You just grab the title and here you go. This actually turned out a little bit better than actually putting in a company thing. All right. So really all you have to do is grab the actual title from Amazon and throw it in there, and you're good to go. You've got yourself some really good, content. Obviously, you can change it and do what you want with it. You can even translate it to a different language if you want to. So it's really kind of up to you and what you do with it. So does that help you at all, Dal? Is that helpful for you on that? And for those that are just joining, I want to show you the FAQ AI writer once again. Let's see. I'm going to put in. See, it's loading. All right. So on the FAQ writer, there isn't a whole lot to do except for this top box. So I'm going to put in how to build a snowman. And now it says how to make a snowman step by step. And there's how to make a snowman for kids step by step and what materials are needed to build a snowman. It now has its structure. And now we're going to generate the content for this. Thank you, Dale. I'm glad that worked out for you, and hopefully it helped out somebody else as well. There we go. There's some content on how to build a snowman. And it's pretty darn good. Let's just see if it passes Copyscape. And let's see how it turned out here, how many words it is. So we just that quick wrote a whole multi Q&A about how to build a snowman. Let's see here. We're going to log back in again. I'm going to pop this in. Here we go, search. No results found, 775 words. Let's go in here and see how we did. It's at 6.9% real. So we have to take a look at it and see what we could do. Let's see if I pull this out, if that changes anything. And that's what you can do. See, that first paragraph is more generic because it's kind of setting up the article. But if you take that out and you go right to the Q&A, see it goes up to 99.9%. Okay. We could do the same thing here with that paragraph here. Go to the other testing thing, and we'll see if that shows up and beats the AI detection. Look, it's 100% human generated. And let's go to originality.ai. Claims that they detect AI, but I get a lot of false positives. I've put, yeah, okay, it says 100% original, but it says 14% plagiarized. Let's take a look. Women's Day, how to build a snowman. Let's take a look. Oh, but this doesn't show us. See, the thing is we did it through Copyscape and it didn't show anything. So I don't know if it can show like where here it is. How much is it? Well, that's pretty good size block if it's covering all of that. So I've never had that happen before. So I didn't see that come up through Copyscape. So I'm surprised. We'll have to double check that and see if those are the same things. But yeah, again, anybody that's using any tool, you really got to check, right? You got to check to make sure everything is valid, make sure that it's your name, right? And to me, the way, things can be penalized for having incorrect information, it's worthy for you to take the time and to double check everything on your side. All right. Any other questions for me tonight? I have a few people that have just come in recently. We were talking about Relevant.Page and its new AI writer that allows you to write frequently asked questions. If you are an SEO, you'll be very interested to see that, like, here is the schema for the questions and answers on how to build a snowman I just did. And here is the HTML. So if you wanted to just have a page that you can copy and paste the HTML into, you now have it all right there. Here's the output as well. And it just literally took a few seconds to write all of this, how to build a snowman. Let's see, how to build a kite. Let's try that. And now it's going to go out and it's going to automatically find how to make a kite step by step. Can I make a kite at home? What is the best material to make a kite out of? All right. It's already in here. We're just going to go ahead and kick that off. It's as far as your imagination can take it. That's how far this will go. That's how far it'll go. You can add emojis. You can add a sense of humor. This kind of thing, I probably would add a little sense of humor. Let me just do that. I'll make it a little bit sarcastic. And I'm going to make it educational. And I'm going to write based on that. Okay, how to build a kite. Want it a little bit funny. Want it a little bit educational. And here we go. There you go. A lot of content that's made for you to get traffic. And, the traffic is what's important, right? Now that we've added a little bit of a sense of humor, right? Let's see what happens if we put this in here. Just going to grab this little section here. Going to go in and see if 82% human generated. Let's see what this one is. That one shows it is low. Let's just take a look and see if it's a copyscape issue. Nope, no results found. And so you can check and see how to make it a little bit more if you're looking to. You can put your own notes in. That's another nice thing about this, is you can feed this up here with some of your notes. So if you want to use this for the first bulk step for writing your content, and then you want to put in Daryl's kite making store on Etsy. Let's just say I make kites, right? I'm gonna sell kits. Let's see. Now this is gonna go and try to find some content on that. It didn't, so let's see. Kite making. Making kit. Okay, so let's see if I put in Daryl's kites. I haven't tried this before, so I'm trying it out myself to see. So we have the FAQs. Let's see if it can interpret that into the content here. There you go. Make your own kite with Daryl's kite making kit, a 7-step guide. The kite making kit is a perfect way to show off your creativity and have hours of fun. It includes the materials needed to make a unique and personalized kite. So on and so forth. How to make a kite. Are you ready to make your own kite without breaking the bank? Kite making kits are easy to find, but why pay when you can easily assemble a homemade kit of your own? And it goes on and on and on. All right, look at all this content here. Beautiful. All right. Does anybody need a copywriter anymore? I just don't know. With the HTML output, will this integrate with MWB in the near future? Right now, copy and paste integrates with anything. With MWB, I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that because we have to build an API, and we're going to have to go in incremental steps to get to that point. Because the problem with APIs is it can get really abused very quickly, and so we'll have to base it on a credit system or something like that when we do the API, and so we have to figure that out because we have a lot of people that will probably want to use it to the max. So, but Ian, thank you. I appreciate your question. Any other questions you have about Relevant.Page and the new FAQ schema? If you are watching this now, go ahead and go back to watching from the beginning, and you will see what we showed you with this FAQ generator and schema that we can put it into a web page. And you can try it out now if you have Relevant.Page. If you want to do that 48-hour test drive, go to Relevant.Page and sign up for it. And you can test it out for yourself. If you need to upgrade because you have the 1,000 membership, contact me, and we'll see what we can do to get you like a promo code so you can get upgraded to the higher plan. All right, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for being here. And let's see, what is the next surprise feature? Sorry, Dale. I can't tell you yet, but yeah, we're working on a couple things. And as soon as I get that information ready to show you, I will then show you the output. But yes, if you have any problems with the new FAQ writing tool inside of here, let me know. I'd love your feedback too after you've tried it out a few times and see if this is something that is going to help you with everything. So again, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm Daryl Ledger with MassPage Tools, and I appreciate you very much for listening and watching this. Bye-bye.